You know, for years, black women complained about their image and the way it was being portrayed in the media by men, and especially black men in the '90s with the start of gangster rap, and you had people like Snoop Dogg, and he had songs like "Bees Ain't Nothing But Hoes and Tricks," and you had Too Short, man, Cocktails, and man, all kinds of songs that Too Short had. Man, you had many rappers that talked about women in a real derogatory way. But now, in the age of social media, women are freer than they ever been today, and they're now using social media and their music now to objectify themselves. Years ago when I was in my early 20s, you had Little Kim and she brought out the album Hardcore. You had Foxy Brown, she brought out the album Il Nana. And in these songs, man, they talk some real heavy hardcore stuff. But it mainly stayed on wax and in the music. But today, these girls are actual porn stars. And this brings us to this young lady, Sexy Red, or Red Sexy, or whatever her name is. And she has the song Pound Town. And this is the girl who was talking about her coochie pink, her booty hole brown. And I seen her on the show where she was trying to freestyle, and it was just absolutely deplorable. It was horrible. It was just like, what is she talking about? There's no more talent, no more skills. The days of MC Light and Mia X and Queen Latifah, those days are over. We done ushered in Sexy Red and her booty hole brown. But the problem that I'm having here now is she's from St. Louis. In a school in St. Louis, a principal invited her to come to the school and perform for children as young as 12 and 13 years old. As you can see in the video, when she's entering the building, the children all run up to her, crowd her, and she's looked at as the queen. But the lyrics, the words that she's using is actually promoting death to our children. And I told you guys in my past videos that the enemy understood this in the 70s when we were making music about loving each other, about putting each other up or holding each other up to higher standards on high. The enemy said, well, out in the street, they're gangbanging in the 70s. Make them put the debauchery that they're doing in the streets, make them put it in their music. And in 2 generations, they would every day they would go to sleep and wake up using words that's set up to destroy them. So she's talking about Pound Town and her booty hole and all this stuff, and they're happily promoting this type of music to children, young girls, and even more dangerous, young boys, because you teaching young boys that it's okay to be sexually deviant. And unfortunately, boys, unlike girls, can go get 100 women pregnant in a year, and probably more than that. Women can only get pregnant once a year. So when you're teaching sexual deviancy in the community, and you have groups of young boys now learning this stuff and having this download into their subconscious mind, you're creating a danger. But what makes it worse is you actually have the principal inviting this girl to the school. The principal at a St. Louis high school is currently under fire after dozens of angry parents have reached out to the school board when they learned that he allowed popular female artist Sexy Red to perform in front of students as young as 12 and 13 years old. For those who don't know, Sexy Red is one of the raunchiest female artists. Her track Pound Town is a bop in the streets, but it's definitely not meant for the kids. This happened in April at the height of the Pound Town craze. Man, she was invited to one of the local high schools, man. And we're watching them usher and push this off on children. And as people, we're doing nothing about it. We're doing absolutely nothing about it. We're just allowing this to happen, man. And this is the sad part. I can get into single mother homes. I can get into men dropping babies and not being there to take care of them. But these are things we already know. But because of our dysfunction in the community, we produce young ladies like this that produce this kind of foolishness. And the mere fact that she can blow up in the community based off of this kind of stuff lets us know how much of my generation failed this generation now. My generation, the children that we gave birth to, we failed them. We failed them. But this is my opinion on Sexy Red. It's just debauchery. It's degeneracy. And this is just what it is, man. But you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the Pound Town Booty Hole Brown girl going into a school and rapping for children as young as 12 and 13. Remember, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, hit that like button. I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.